So make sure you get that seal from the Chinese embassy in your country. Hey lovelies, welcome back to the channel Romalee. I'm Romalee. If you are new here, thank you so much for coming over. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for sticking around. Now in today's video, I'll be giving you the necessary information on gathering your required documents to either teach English or other subjects in China. If you are here for the first time, I'm a Jamaican, I'm a teacher in China. So yeah, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so I have my little notebook here. So sometimes I'll be looking down to make sure I give you proper information. I hope you don't get distracted by my new look too. So let's jump right into it. This new look though, guys, I'll let you know all about this in future videos. But for right now, we're focusing on getting all the necessary information out there about teaching in China, right? So number one, you are going to need a bachelor's degree minimum. So if you have a master's degree or you have a PhD, you can still teach here, right? But a bachelor's degree minimum. If you don't have this, then you just cannot get the job, right? If you don't have it, you cannot get the job. To be honest though, if you're already here, for example, you're here as someone's spouse, or you're here studying and you don't have a bachelor's degree as yet, and you're from one of the countries that are considered native, then you can get a job on the low, which I wouldn't recommend though, because if you get caught, they'll give you 15 days to leave their country, and they're serious about that. It doesn't matter if your bachelor's degree is in accounting, HRM, whatever field your bachelor's degree is in. Once you're from a native country, a country that is considered native, then you can use that as a part of one of the documents that you need to teach English here. However, if you are interested in teaching the sciences, so chemistry, biology, physics, or if you want to teach math or PE, then your bachelor's degree must be in that field, and you must have experience, at least 2 years experience in that field. If you want to teach English though, you don't need to have experience in teaching English. You just need to be from a native country, a native English speaking country, or at least English should be your official language, right? So that's number one. Number two, you are going to need a TEFL, I call it TEFL, or a TESOL, I call that TESOL certificate. TEFL stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language. Now this will help you to, get all the necessary training that you need to deal with to teach English, of course, as a foreign language, as the name suggests. They'll teach you in this course about classroom management. TEFL or TESOL certificate needs to be at least 120 hours. If it's less than 120 hours, it won't be accepted. 120 hours minimum, right? I leave in the description box all the sites that I know of that they offer accredited TEFL certificates. If your TEFL certificate, if you get that in China, then you don't need to authenticate that. But I'll soon get to the authentication part, right? 1, bachelor's degree minimum. Number 2, a 120 hours TEFL or TESOL certificate. Number 3, you are going to need a non-criminal record. And when I say non-criminal record, I don't mean that, you should have a little small crime on it or whatever. None. Non-crime. 0 crime, right? Non-criminal record. As the name suggests, none. 0. Not. Right? Non-criminal record. You need to have that. That's number 3. Now, number 4, you are going to need a medical check. Do not let anyone tell you that you don't need that medical check. yes, when you come here, the first thing you need to do is do the medical check, another medical check, then register with the local police. But this medical that you will do will be needed for you to get your work permit, right? Because they need to know that you are in good health, but when you get here, they're going to confirm that medical check, right? For that medical check, there is a specific form. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, and I can send you a DM with the form, or you can send me your email address there and I can email you the form. I'll try my best to learn how to make a link, to put the link in the description box. You can click on the link and download the form. I'll try my best to learn how to do that too, but for now, follow me and send me a DM. So now, number 5, you are going to need a recommendation letter, right? Now, this recommendation letter, it doesn't have to be from a school. If you can get one from a school though, that will be very good. But if you can't get one from a school, your old job, you can ask an old boss or an old manager to, you know, write you up a nice recommendation letter, and of course they'll know how to state that you know you're fit to be a teacher, etc. So definitely you're going to need a recommendation letter to get your work permit. Now, 2 other things that you will need to get the job in the first place, or at least 3 other things that you're going to need to get the job in the first place to look about these documents. 1, you're going to need a 1-minute introductory video. In my future videos, I'll give you all the tips on making a great introductory video. You are going to need an updated CV, of course, because you're applying for a job. And I think you should also try your best to make at least like a 5-minute demo video, because when you make this demo video, if other candidates don't make a demo video, they just, you know, they did an interview, you also have a demo video showing how you would teach a class. So, you know, you can have a dummy at the back and you can pretend as if you have students and so on. So if you have that, then you'll be a cut above the rest, right? You will stand out because they will see what your teaching style is like and they'll want to take you than other people who don't have. So yeah, that's one tip. Now that you know everything that you will need to get the job in the first place, then you prepare those documents. There are some things that you need to do to those documents. You cannot just give your employers the documents like that. They won't be of any use. So let's jump right into that. So your bachelor's degree, your TEFL or TESOL certificate, your non-criminal record, all needs to be authenticated by the Chinese embassy in your country. So it needs to have a seal on it to say that I verify that so-and-so document is true, blah, 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 and there'll be a nice Chinese seal on it. Now, based on the country that you're living in, there are some steps that you need to take before the documents get to the Chinese embassy. If you are from South Africa, I know the process for South Africa. I have a picture. I can also DM you the picture, or I can put the picture on screen right here. If you are from Trinidad and Tobago, I also know the process for that. I also know the process for the United States, so I can give you information on that, and I'll see as much as I can also put in the description box, right? Guys, for all this hard work, please subscribe to the channel, right? All right. So if you are in Jamaica, because I'm Jamaican, yeah? If you are in Jamaica, number 1, you are going to need to email the transcript of your TEFL or TESOL certificate, and you're going to need to send this proof thing that you get from a university to say that you have completed your degree. You're going to need to email that to a specific person at the Ministry of Education in Jamaica. not the local ministry that is probably in each parish. No, the ministry, the head office that is in Kingston, Jamaica, right? Now, I also have that email address, so I can also DM you that email address as well. I don't want to put that in the description box because I don't know if the lady is okay with me putting her email on YouTube. So I can send you that in your DM as well. So DM me for that information as well. So after you email that to her and you let her know that you're coming to get your documents authenticated, the next thing is, once she says, you know, she has received the email, or for me, she never responded to the email, but once you email that to her, and then when you go there, you can let her know that you have emailed her, that's good enough, right? You need to bring the original of the degree and the original copy of the TEFL certificate, and you need to bring colored copies of those. Colored copies, no black and white, colored copy, right? So after you take those there, it's done the same day. After that, now you should have your police record in hand by that time, because next you will bring that same degree, the TEFL or TESOL certificate, those two which are authenticated, the authenticated and original copies, plus the police record. You don't need to copy that. The police record, the authenticated degree, the authenticated TEFL certificate or TESOL, and the original copies, and the non-criminal record. You need to take those to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. When you go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you'll need to pay. You will not get back your document the same day, but I think you can pay for like express, like 3 days or whatever. I'm not sure if the time has changed because I did this a long time ago, right? Now, after you get back those documents, you're going to now bring your degree, the authenticated copy now that has been authenticated by Ministry of Education, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. You're going to bring that degree, TEFL certificate, and the non-criminal record. The non-criminal record has one authentication so far. The degree and the TEFL has 2 authentications so far. You're going to make an appointment now online on the Chinese website. You will see the days that they're open, the time. You can make an appointment. You can call them, find out the necessary information, and you go in. I'm not sure if no, you just walk straight in, but you can call and ask, and you can also check their website, and you'll bring all those documents for them to get the Chinese embassy seal. If it has authenticated from the Ministry of Education and Foreign Affairs and it doesn't have the Chinese embassy seal, it's no good. No good. So make sure you get that seal from the Chinese embassy in your country. So that's all the details for Jamaica. As I said, guys, send me DMs. I have no problem giving you all this information free of cost. Well, not so free, you know. Follow me, subscribe to the channel. That can be, you know, your method of payment and thing. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. I feel like I've been talking forever, but thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, give this video a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on. Let me know in the comment section what other thing you need to, you know, what else you need information about, you know, as it relates to China, and I'll be happy to share with you. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.